Mojo, shush. Shush. Okay, here we are. Hello. I'm trying to set up some music. This is my first time on going live on YouTube, so I'm working out the kinks still. I think that YouTube has a problem with copyrighted music, so I'm gonna see if I can find a copyright-free playlist. I was not prepared. I probably should have prepared beforehand. But welcome in. I will be getting into cosplay. I'm half there already. Let's see. Mojo, you are okay. I apologize for my dog crying. He wants treats. Hold on. Well, what is my favorite MHA character? Oboro Shirakumo is my favorite. Hero name Loud Cloud. Yeah, he is my favorite My Hero character. I could talk for so long about him and why he is my favorite. I found a copyright-free playlist. So yeah, I don't want to give spoilers, but if you're cool with spoilers, because it appears there's only one person here right now. If everyone's cool with spoilers, I can talk about Oboro. Because a lot of stuff about Oboro and why he's such a great character is kind of like major spoilers. Yep, so, Oboro Shirakumo, we see more of him in the Vigilantes, manga, but he finally made it into the main anime. So, Oboro was, Aizawa and Present Mike's, friend when they were attending UA. And he died during their hero studies, during their, internship, work study, that's the word. During their work study, there was a villain attack. And I can go into so much angsty detail about this. So, the villain attack that, that killed Oboro, the villain had a quirk that could store power. So, Mike was in the team that was, in the first defense against this villain. Well, Mike, using his voice, the villain absorbed his voice quirk and then later released it. And that is what crushed the building that the debris fell and killed Oboro. Aizawa knew this and he never ever told Mike. He never told Present Mike because he knew that that would crush him and it would be too much for him to bear. So he, like, shouldered that burden alone. Later on, Mike found out that the attack that claimed Obero's life was actually an attack aimed towards kidnapping Aizawa. Their goal was to kidnap Aizawa, but they couldn't because Obero died. So Mike found this information out and then never told Aizawa because he knew that that would crush Aizawa and he wouldn't be able to handle it. So I love the symmetry of the fact that they both knew something about the other one having, like, playing a role in Obero's death, but they both hid it from each other and decided to shoulder that burden alone because they knew that it would crush the other one. That's one of the things that I love about My Hero is there's so many, like, there's so many layers to it. There's so much depth to the characters, and there's so much, like, irony. In future, my favorite MHA ship. I love Eraser Cloud, which is Eraserhead and Loud Cloud, Obero Shirakumo, who I was just talking about. I also love Eraser Mike. I love so many ships. I like Sero and Shoto. I see them in more of a, like, platonic romantic relationship. Kind of like, you know, because, you know, Shoto is very sheltered. I personally believe that he's autism coded. I believe he's autistic. And so, like, he has a lot of trust issues from his dad and all of that. But I like the idea of, like, him and Sero, like, kind of having a thing, but Sero being, like, really patient and chill about it. This wig is so hard to style every time I put it on. He is traumatized, and I love the idea of him, like, of Sero being just, like, super chill and, like, really sweet with him and, like, kind of waiting for him until he's ready. So it's like Sero knows that they're, like, dating, but, like, Shoto kind of doesn't know it. Because Sero's kind of just waiting until he's, like, ready and trusts them to be, like, anything more than best friends, but they're, like, kinda already more than best friends. Shoto just doesn't realize that. Like, that's how I see that ship, and I think it's really sweet. So, like, I like that idea of a ship between the two of them. What else? I have so many ships from My Hero. I really like Kirishima and Bakugo. I'm still doing more to this wig. I just gotta give myself a little mustache first. Giving myself a little dad stash. If I didn't already say it, I'm getting into Bakugo's dad, Masaru, I think. I always forget his name. Fafa! Fafa! You're here, hello! I'm gonna fix this wig. I just decided to stop and put on a mustache. You're heading home? Cool. Find anything else good at the Thrifty? Very dad-like. Nice. Look, I'm wearing my son's merch. Being a supportive father. Bubba, I never took off my mustache last night. So, like, literally I was walking around this morning with a mustache. Ooh, what'd you have for dinner? And awesome on the music box? It keeps getting uneven. Yeah. When I did the stories, I realized that I still had the mustache on, and I just decided it was not worth it to correct it. But then I woke up and forgot to like take it off. Very dad mustache. Okay. Back to the hair, because his hair is like a little spiked, but it's not like it's not as poofy as his wife and son. And this wig is just a hot mess anyways. It's such an awkward like cut. Okay. Things are like super chill right now, surprisingly. So I'm good whenever you get back. Oh, hair putty. Hello. My YouTube crashed. I think we're back up and running. Hi Skittles. I think we are good. I think this works for the wig. I think we're good. I think we are Father Bakugo. Excuse me with my janky water setup. I'm about ready to pour from a gallon into a bottle. Wish me luck. I don't know what kind of music I can get away with playing on YouTube. I apologize for the ads. I don't have Spotify Premium. Let's find another copyright-free playlist. Oh, you know what? You know what I forgot? This is what we're missing. There we go. That's better. Gotta have his glasses on. Why is this playlist not playing? My Wi-Fi might be janky. These are all really short playlists. At this point, I feel like I'm gonna have to... So, yeah, I forgot he had glasses too. Oopsie. But we're complete now. He once again has glasses. Oh, and I never finished answering my favorite MHA ship because my app crashed. So yeah, I ship so many people in MHA. Honestly, there's too many. But one of my favorites is Eraser Cloud. Hello, Amelia. Welcome in. I'm trying to get some music going, but it is not loading. Spotify is frozen. But yeah, I love Eraser Cloud. I think I already babbled about Sarah and Shoto. I also love Baku Kiri. Eraser Mike, of course. I love the whole Eraser Mike family dynamic that we've all kind of decided to have as a, like, communal headcanon. I swear, so many of us just take, like, Eraser Mike as fact. I think sometimes we all forget it's not canon. Turns out it is hard to find a non-copyrighted playlist. I've never had to worry about this because I usually go live on TikTok. So on TikTok I can pretty much just play whatever. You know what? Maybe I can find a YouTube playlist. Yes, absolutely MHA. Yeah, you know, I like Shig Dobby. I also really like Dobby Hawks, or Hot Wings, as some may call it. Hot Wings is a fun ship. Dobby is one of my favorite cosplays. I need to get into him again because I have so many, like, ideas. I have so many video ideas, so many things to film. But I unfortunately, it takes so much time to get into him. I do have some other, like, makeup to try to make it a little bit easier. We'll see. I need to get, like, the full-on body paint and everything. But it's, like, it's expensive, so I primarily do Dobby with eyeshadow. Literally, all of my Dobby makeup is done with this palette. So, like, you can see this purple's coming to the end there soon. This is what I use for the staples, and then I use, like, purples, reds, and browns. And yeah, I do, like, all of my Dobby makeup with eyeshadow, and then I use a sealer on top, finishing spray. Oh, let's look at copyright-free Christmas music. Get into the spirit. But yes, I really enjoy the Dobby Hawks ship, and Dobby's one of my favorite cosplays. I love that cosplay. I feel so good in him. Hopefully someday I can afford to get, like, the body paint and everything, because it's gonna look a lot better. It's gonna make it so much easier to apply. Because doing it with the eyeshadow, I have to do so many layers.
Decorate trees with my Christmas clone. Having lots of fun with my Christmas clone. Start to catch feelings for my Christmas clone.
A 1A and 1B ship. Shinso and Monoma. Monoma's 1B. I know Shinso's in another class, but I really love Shinso and Monoma. This is a really weird playlist. let's see something else. You know, it's a next YouTube live. I'll have a playlist ready. But yeah, I love, like, Shinso and Monoma. What else? I think in general, Monoma is, like, well, like, if we're talking later on, yeah. We can count Shinso as 1A. I enjoy Shinkami as well. I like them both. And sometimes if, you know, you're feeling a little extra spicy, but, like, Shinso, Kaminari, and Monoma, like, all together. Get some polyamory going on. Monoma and Shinso are cosplays that I really love to do as well. I haven't done Denki yet. Let's see. It is hard to find good copyright-free music. But yeah. Yeah, I love my Shinso and Monoma cosplays are some of my favorites. I need to get back into them soon. I have not been cosplaying a lot lately. Stress and, you know, no time, all that. But yeah. I really like the fan theory of that Toga and Monoma are related. So I think let's see. Sorry, I was trying to find more copyright-free music. This is a Dreamcore playlist, so I feel like it'll be like edited enough that it's probably fine. So I really like the fan theory that like Monoma and Toga are related. Cause like if you look at their quirks, they're really similar. So they could potentially have the same parents, you know, or at least be somewhat related, right? And so then they also look alike. They're both blonde, you know. Going by Monoma's like whole aesthetic and attitude, you assume that he has like very like prim, proper kind of parents. So they would also be more likely to like abandon a child that was a freak or whatever. So like theoretically it could work because like they look alike, they have very similar quirks. So I really like the idea of like Monoma and Toga are related. And they don't necessarily have to be like siblings, they could be like they could be like cousins or something. But yeah, I enjoy that theory. Bakugo could potentially be related as well. And like Monoma and Bakugo are very similar as well. They're both like really insecure and like trying to prove themselves and trying to prove that they're better than everybody else because like they actually believe that they're not. And so more than anything, they're trying to prove to themselves that they're better than other people, not just other people. And so, yeah, exactly. And so like Monoma and Bakugo are like very similar personality types. They just display it in a different way, right? So like Bakugo's comes out as more explosive aggression. And you can even like account that to his quirk to some extent. You can kind of help like associate that with it's because of his quirk that he is so explosive in nature and his personality, because he has that explosive quirk. It goes hand in hand. And then Monoma is like the copy quirk. So Monoma is going to have a lot of self-worth issues because Monoma is like useless, so to speak, without someone that he can take from, right? So if there's no one around whose quirk he can copy, he has nothing. He's just basically a quirkless individual, right? So you can see how like that would really affect his self-worth. Like he would be really insecure because like from that perspective he could be seen as like worthless. His worth is based off of those that are around him, right? Which isn't true, but like he could get into that mindset. So I feel like that's why he ends up being like the way that he is. It's all just about insecurity and trying to prove himself. And also, if you think about it, Monoma has to work like 1,000 times harder than any other person in that school. So Monoma, everyone else, every single other hero student, every other hero, I was gonna say except for Toga, but she's a villain. But everyone else, what's their power? They have a power. They have one particular power that they have been training with. They have had that power since they were a young child, except for Deku. He got his recently, we all know that. But even Deku has had time to hone and perfect his specific power. Monoma has to learn how to use a power like that on the spot. He doesn't have time to practice and master anything. Unless there's like, I'm sure with his friend group, I'm sure he like borrows his friends' quirks a lot and like practices a lot with those. But it's still not his. And he only has it for so long. So like, I'm sure the people, his teachers, his classmates that he's going to be training with a lot, yeah, he's going to get to a point where he's more familiar with their quirks. But in school, in training exercises, in hero work itself, once he is a fully fledged hero and out on the street, and you know, while he's in training and stuff still and doing internships, he doesn't get to practice. So like, let's say he's the hero on patrol, right? And he goes to fight a villain, and there's a villain whose quirk he can't copy because he cannot copy every quirk, right? So we already know that is a like fault. That is a fault for him. He can only copy certain quirks. And I think the qualification is like, it can't be like an innate thing that like someone's like where you have to have a specific resource. So like I don't know how true this is. I need to read up on his quirk more and all the qualifications. But something like, I don't think that he would be able to copy Fat Gum's quirk because he doesn't already have those fat stores. So like, that's a thing with Fat Gum, is Fat Gum has to eat a lot and like build up that storage. So I don't think that he can copy that because it takes a resource that he does not have. So I think that's like one of the qualifications of why he can't like copy some. Like we know he can't copy Aries' quirk, or he can't copy Deku's quirk. So what happens if he's on the street and he encounters a villain that he can't copy? Then he's quirkless. He has to wait for backup to arrive. And what if he's around heroes or something, and it's a particularly hard quirk to use? He has no experience in each quirk that he takes. So, like, he's starting fresh each time. And the fact that he is able to, like, grab a quirk and like in an instant figure out how to use it is like pretty incredible. No one ever thinks about the work that Monoma has to put in, because Monoma has to adapt and he has to be ready to manage like any quirk. He has to be prepared. He has to know how like all the different quirks work. And so I personally think that he has like deep dive studied on like every possible quirk. Like he researches different types of quirks, how they work, why they work, how people use them and all that. Because he doesn't get practice. Like, of course he has practice, like, copying other quirks, but, like, he's constantly thrown into situations where he has to grab a quirk and figure out how to use it without hurting himself or anyone else. So, he has to work way harder than anyone else. Way harder than Deku, even. And I know everyone's like, oh, Deku had to work so hard, which is true. You know, Deku didn't have enough time to get used to it. Deku didn't have like a body built for it, so it hurts his body to use. I don't necessarily like the theory of them being siblings, but I do have a similar theory, which is that Deku actually did have a quirk. And when he was a child, that doctor that did the whole toe bone thing worked for All For One and stole his quirk. So I like the theory that Deku's quirk was stolen and given to Shigaraki. Someone went into the whole like breakdown of how so what we have been told about Deku's father is that he had a fire-breathing quirk. And so potentially his mom's telekinesis and his dad's fire-breathing, someone broke down that could be turned into destruction quirks. I don't know about that aspect of it, but I do like the idea that Deku had a quirk, and his quirk was stolen and given to Shigaraki. That Shigaraki was actually the one that was born quirkless. And if you think about it, whether the quirk came from Deku or not, think about how Deku's body was not made to handle One For All. So when he used it, his bones would break. He would actively injure himself because his body was not made to handle that power, right? So of course he gained strength, he worked around it, all of that. But that was a problem, so we know that is a problem within the universe if this happens, right? So Shigaraki could have potentially been given that quirk, whether it came from Deku or someone else. Because think about the way he's always itching. He has allergy symptoms, right? He has classic symptoms of having severe allergies. What if he's allergic to his quirk? His body is rejecting the quirk. His body was not made to hold that quirk. So his body is rejecting it, and it's manifesting as those like allergy symptoms, as the skin problems. So yeah, I think that he necessarily wasn't supposed to have that quirk, which would also explain why it triggered so hard all at once when he was a child. His power came on so suddenly. This is lemonade, by the way. But yeah, that's one theory that I quite enjoy. And I love the for anyone here, spoilers, major spoilers for My Hero Academia. If you don't know the character Oboro Shirakumo, and you don't know his backstory and where he is now, and you don't want to be spoiled on it, please leave or don't listen for a little bit. Yeah, so, in that theory, I just saw the comment now. So in that theory, yeah, that would be why he's all crusty and like itchy and all of that is because yeah, because he's allergic to the quirk and that's his body rejecting the quirk. I enjoy that theory. I think that it has a lot of like validity to it. I wouldn't say it's canon, but like I feel like it could be. What was I gonna move on to? Oh yeah, so Oboro Shirakumo. If you all don't know, Kurogiri, the villain, the Misty teleportation villain, he is actually a Nomu. And he is a Nomu that was Oboro Shirakumo. Hello, Maddie. Thank you so much. And welcome into my very first YouTube live. But I appreciate that. I really do appreciate when people, like, tell me that they enjoy my cosplays and my content. And I really do appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Especially since I get a lot of, like, really, sometimes really bad hate comments. And so, like, it's nice getting, like, positive feedback as well. Like, it makes it worth it. Yeah, so, Kurogiri is a Nomu. Again, if you don't want spoilers on this, leave, because this is absolute spoilers right now. But so Kurogiri is a Nomu who was created with, Oboro Shirakumo's body. And so there's so much huge potential there. To, like... Yes, purple hair, absolutely. You are Shinso. You get to claim Shinso rights. I have blue hair under here. Well, it's kind of... Please excuse the Velcro noises, I'm sorry. It's kind of, my hair's kind of green now. But it's supposed to be blue. But I have blue hair. And going back to the other comment from MHA, I usually don't listen to them. I like to think that I'm pretty good at ignoring the hate comments. A lot of the time I just laugh, and it's just sad that, like, people feel the need to make the hate comments. Like, what does it matter? I never go to sleep, like, before 4 a.m., so I relate to Shinso. So I actually have an overhaul pop figure that I found at a thrift store for like $2 or something like that. And I got it for the sole purpose of, I've never done an Eri cosplay, but I want to do an Eri cosplay just so that I can like melt off the overall hands in an Eri cosplay. And like have my friend come up as Aizawa and be like, what are you doing? And Eri can just be like, I'm just making it accurate. And like something like that, and then you can cut to like Aizawa helping her melt it. Oh, come on, I love Dinky and Shinso together. I think they're cute, but I love the dynamic of like the you know, tired hired emo with the golden retriever. The black cat and the golden retriever dynamic. But yeah, I think that would be a really funny video idea. So yeah, when I saw an Overhaul pop, I would never like just straight up buy Overhaul merch. But an Overhaul pop from the thrift store for a couple of dollars, totally worth it just for the bit. Is that an infinity symbol, Skittles? Okay, cool. I'm honestly genuinely surprised that this live has been so chill. Hi, Vava. You're back. Everyone should subscribe to Fafa. Maddie, that's sad. I love Shinso. He's the best. Yeah, Fafa doesn't really post on YouTube. She's the other person in all of my videos with 2 people. So, Fafa, things have been like weirdly chill. I haven't had to like figure out how to mod yet, even. Everyone's been chill. I haven't had to put anyone in timeout. Oh, wait, I can put filters on? Ooh, I can use filters. Dance party. Ooh, I can start a poll. Okay, I learned how to make polls. What else can I do? Let's skip this ad. What else can I do? Let me see. It won't let me access creator tools. Okay. Yes, do what? Is that Saturn? What kind of poll should we do? Let's see. There we go. I got a poll up, guys. I figured out how to make a poll. Everyone can go vote. Okay, Maddie, have fun. Thanks for stopping in. Does it not give you the option? Oh, I wrote is Cloud your favorite cosplayer? And then put yes or no. This playlist is... Okay, well look, I was asked to create a poll, and no one gave a suggestion for another poll, so, like, I want to know. Do an MHA poll? What kind of MHA poll? I do not know what YH means. Let's see. Hi, Alexa. Welcome in. We are going to make a poll. I'm not sure what poll yet. Let's see. Let's see. How many options can I do? There we go. Started a poll. Oh, hello there. That makes more sense. Look, I'm stupid. You gotta point things out for me. Let me just... I haven't needed a mod, but I never actually modded you. So let me mod you, but everything has been so chill. I was scared. But literally everyone on here has been chill. So okay, you have been modded, Callum. Maybe in the future, MHA. For now, Callum is a friend of mine, already. And mods for me over on TikTok, where I usually go live. So, yeah, I had already discussed with them that I would be, adding them as a mod, and I don't really currently need any more mods. But thank you for the offer. Okay, I appreciate that Kuragiri is winning the poll so far. But yeah, I expected, going by my comment section on YouTube videos, I expected to have like a mean live, honestly. That's so weird. I should I guess I should just announce what the poll is for instead of just writing it. It's weird that it doesn't tell you. Does it tell everyone else? Like, when I make the poll, does it tell everyone else? Oh, weird. Okay, so I'll start, like, saying what it's for. Works a little differently than TikTok polls, I suppose. And yeah, fair to vote Dobby. I also love Dobby. But, you know, my boy, Kurogiri, is always going to be the best for me. Yeah, of course. Has to be a supportive dad. You know he would so buy all of Bakugo's merch. Like, he would have a whole ass collection of Bakugo merch. He'd be like decked out wearing it all too. Ooh, Mr. Compress is a good one. It only let me do 4 options on the poll, so I just did the first 4 I thought of. Exactly. He would have so much Bakugo merch. He would be like, I guarantee he is the proud dad that's like telling everyone who will listen how his son is a hero. I think I spelled Shigaraki wrong, so... Thank you for deleting that message. First one that had to be deleted. Fafa's finally getting to mod. Fafa abandoning me? Oh, okay. I'm kidding, love. I know you just got home and everything. Scrolling for another playlist. That's why I'm looking off to the side. Yeah, Fafa just mods and then dips out. Fafa never gets to mod, though. Because, like, her lives get crazy, but, like, she usually has, like, me and Callum modding. So, like, she usually doesn't have to deal with it. And then my lives have always been so chill that, like, she never gets to actually exercise modding powers. Let's see how the poll's doing. Ooh, they're all tied now. Okay, well, except for Shigaraki. You are speedy fingers with modding, Callum. Fafa was on the ball, though. Like, she got it before I could even, like, see the comment. I started to read the comment and then it was taken. And then something I like about YouTube though is I can click on it and like read what was deleted. So that's nice. On TikTok, I either don't know how to do that or I can't do that. But yeah, I like the option of being able to check on it. I mean, like, I trust my mods to mod what needs to be modded. But like sometimes I'm curious what was said, or like go and like direct message me what was said, because I was curious and wanted to know what it was. I'm too curious for my own good, if we're being honest. Let's see what else I can do. Okay, I can pin messages. I can remove them. I can put users in timeout. What does timeout do? Let's see. I'm gonna click on Fafa's comment to do this, because she's not here right now. Okay, I can put on timeout for 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or 24 hours. See, 10-second timeout. Imagine Fafa gets back right as I put her on timeout. It's only 10 seconds though. I like that it notifies that I did that. Hi Skittles. Ooh, no powers. Okay. I'm going to actually argue for Momo, surprisingly. Momo is not just a rich girl. Wait a second, can I watch my own live from my account? Hold on, let me click on this. Sorry, I was using the account that I'm streaming from. Oh, I can. How interesting. Let me mute that. How interesting. I can watch that from my computer. So, okay. Sorry, I got distracted. So, I don't necessarily think it would be Momo, because she's not just a spoiled rich girl. Think about the fact that she has to know like the exact chemical makeup and construction of anything that she creates, right? She's actually quite intelligent. Now, maybe most of this is just book smarts. And she also has a major problem with not just like believing in herself and like following her plans and stuff. So she could potentially freeze, and then that could get her in the apocalypse. But I don't think she's necessarily like hard fast the like first one to go, because she is actually quite intelligent. She just doesn't often trust herself, and her biggest downfall would be her insecurity and her lack of like fast decision making. And fast decision making is a good thing in an apocalypse scenario. Hello, Janet. Let's see, who were the other options? Denki, Bakugo, Kirishima. Monoma, it might be Monoma. And then again, if we're thinking without powers, Momo necessarily wouldn't have gotten so intelligent because she wouldn't have had a reason to study for it. So in a world without powers, she might not, like, be intelligent because she wouldn't have learned. Denki is not stupid. He just has ADHD and attention problems, like, so, but then again, thank you. I hope you have a good day as well. Also, I might be thinking about this way more than I need to. Shinso, if the apocalypse started during the night, Shinso would definitely be the one to survive because he would have been awake already, so he would have been safe. Exactly. Monoma is arrogant. As much as I love Monoma, and I went on Callum, I think you missed it, but I went on kind of a rant about Monoma and how much harder than everyone else he has to work. But I think Monoma would be the first to go in an apocalypse because he is arrogant. And that's the biggest thing. Thank you. I take silly as a compliment because you know what? I'm just a silly little dude. I'm just a silly little guy. I love the silly vibes. And you know what? I want some waffle fries too. A silly little goose. Yes, a silly little goose, one might say. In fact, I am actually wanted by the Silly Goose Police for silly goose activities. So. Yes, I can see your comment. Oh, yes, you need to know Mojo's treats. I couldn't find the ones, that, he's really into right now on Amazon. I did look for a second earlier and then I got distracted. But once I have access to my phone again, when I'm not using it to go live, I will figure out. Use they, them pronouns, so, just to introduce myself for everyone here. Hello, my name is Cloud. I am non-binary and I use they, them, and theirs as pronouns. So just gender neutral language for me. Oh, I'm sorry you haven't slept because of the baby crying. That's tough. That's really tough. I didn't grab a phone charger before I started this, and my phone battery is low. So in a minute, I'm gonna have to step away for a second to grab a charger. Oh, well, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. This is my first time I've gone live on YouTube, but I think I will continue to do so. I post a lot of cosplay content. I also occasionally post videos of me just going on about anime or whatever, so yeah, how dare I forget the charging cable? How dare I? I've committed a heinous crime by forgetting that my phone needed to be charged. And going live takes up so much energy. It takes up so much of my battery. Let me see, before it gets too low, I'm gonna grab a charger. Callum, you make sure everyone behaves. Make sure everyone's good. I'm almost back. Okay, I'm back. I brought a phone charger. Oh, you've never watched a live stream before? Well, welcome in. I've live streamed plenty on TikTok and Instagram, but never on YouTube before, so it is my first YouTube live stream. Yeah, you guys can't tell, but Dinky is just off screen charging my phone for me. There we go, phone charging. I think my phone's a little slanted now, but maybe I can slant to deal with it. No, that's worse. Hello, Fafa. I just had to go grab a phone charger, plug in. Yes, welcome back to Fafa. I was gonna do something while on live, but I don't remember what it was, so that's unfortunate. I'm hoping to actually film tonight. I don't have any sounds. I don't have any sounds saved to film with. That's cool, Callum. I should. Okay, well, Janet, I'm in no way qualified to give relationship advice, but I have never in my life trusted someone named Chad, just as a general rule. Yeah, I should steal audios from Sido. Yeah, Fafa is good asking the real questions here. What makes him? Why don't you trust him? I mean, maybe a Chad could be good, but yeah, I've never met a great Chad, but that's just my experience. I am good, Skittles. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? Sorry if this Slinky is annoying. I got that ADHD. I gotta have a fidget toy. And I didn't actually bring one over, so Slinky is what we have. I mean, this is technically a fidget toy, but like... Yeah, Fafa's actually giving good advice here. Unlike me, who just doesn't trust anyone named Chad. But yeah, I mean, not trusting someone is like a really big red flag for your relationship. Like, if there is any reason... Let's see how the poll's doing. Oh, Dobby is winning. Okay. That's, you know, that's to be expected. I'm considering trying further to color match Jasper. I wouldn't show him on camera though, because I don't think YouTube would allow that. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear Jasper on YouTube. I just said I'm not gonna show him. I'm just thinking of trying to do it off camera. See if I can get him to match. Dude, Slinkies are fun. Yeah, Dobby is winning the poll so far. That isn't surprising. Dobby's pretty great. I figured you would vote Toga. But, I mean, it wouldn't be that surprising if you voted Dobby. At least Kuragiri's doing pretty good. Not doing horribly. I think that you can go live at a pretty low amount. I'm not sure. But it's going to be a limited live stream, so they, like, if I remember correctly, this is my first time going live. If I remember correctly, if you're below 1,000 subscribers, you have to, like, they only let so many people in your live at one time and, like, monitor it and stuff. But after 1,000 subs, you're, like, on the For You page. I think also it only, like, advertises your live to, people that are subbed to you if you're below 1,000. But then after 1,000, it'll, like, put it on people's, like, For You pages and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry that your family would yell at you. Yeah, then I think after 1,000 subs, you get, like, full access to lives. I think that's what I read before. It's been a while since I looked at the rules. Okay. Yeah, 50 isn't bad. On TikTok, you have to have 1,000 subscribers before you can go live. Okay. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed your time with us. With me. Whatever. Who's losing? Did the poll change? Zero. Hello. Totodeku? You know, Totodeku's an okay ship. Who's alive is it that you jumped into, Fafa? Skittles, I don't know what that means. Apparently, I just have chill lives. I honestly expected a YouTube live to be pretty chaotic, but Mojo, you're okay, baby. My pug is wanting some treats. You know what, bud? Let's give you one. I'll give you one. I tossed him a treat. Maybe that'll make him happy. But yeah, apparently I just have chill lives. Because I thought that YouTube all of them, but I would probably choose bees as a favorite. As long as we're talking about pollinator bees, because those are like really, really important for our entire environment and society and like all of our food. Pretty much the entire world. Bees are really important. Plus, they're really adorable. Have you ever watched a bumblebee take a nap inside of a squash flower? Because I have, and it's adorable. Yes, bee rant, because bees are incredibly important. Without bees, we have no food. So, bees are really important. Protect your bees, everyone. Setting up bee houses is also good, and in the spring, planting good pollination flowers to feed the bees. Also, clover is very important to bees. Yeah, bees are important. I have pet a bee. They're so soft. They're so soft and fluffy. Mojo, do you want over here? My guitar is blocking his way. So I have a like vegetable garden. And I spend a lot of time out there in the spring and summer. And I grow squash. Squash have these like big flowers. Sorry about the guitar sound. Squash have these big flowers that close up once they're gonna turn into squash. Hi, buddy. And so sometimes bees will just, you shut up, Fafa. Sometimes bees will just climb into them to take a little nap. Or if it starts to rain, they'll climb inside and wait out the rain. But yeah, so I would choose bees as a favorite. I love bees. They're also just incredibly cute. And they're really nice. Bees are non-aggressive. If we're talking actual bees. Now, like yellow jackets and like wasps and hornets, those are aggressive. But like actual bees are very friendly. They only sting if there is a reason to. Okay, Dobby is still winning. Should we end the poll and start a new one? Yeah, hornets suck. They're mean. But bees are friendly and they're very soft. Well, if you're nice to the bees, they're usually nice to you. You just gotta be careful. And sometimes if you wear like certain like perfumes or like hair products or soaps that leave behind like particular scents, sometimes that will attract bees. So you gotta be careful of that. Okay, what new poll should we have? We're gonna end that one. Dobby won that one. You know what? Let's do best ships. Okay, we could do like best ships. Let's see. We get 4 options. What ships should we vote between? My favorite ship is Eraser Cloud, but that one's kind of niche. So I would probably just put in Eraser Mike. I wiped off some of my mustache. Let me just correct that. So we could do like Eraser Mike, Bakukiri, Shinso Denki, Sararoki. That's a little bit better. Fixing my mustache. Just shaving on live. I should film at some point. You know, I know a poll we could do. We could do a poll for what cosplay Cloud should do next. Sorry, I just muted for a second. You made a clip of the bee rant. I have no idea, but that's fun. Sorry, there were just people shouting about something. Subs are 1, 2, 3. Take a photo. Not a photo, a screenshot. Take a screenshot for me, love. Cause that's fun. Oh, bless you, sneezy boy. Sorry, my pug sneaked in. Let's see, I was making a poll before I had to mute myself. Sorry, I'm just here silently. I'm just making a poll. The thing is, I was sitting here trying to think. Sorry, I was making a poll and I was trying to think of all the cosplays that I'm planning and I couldn't think of any. Oh, it makes an awful noise when I'm making polls. I'm not gonna make polls anymore. That's horrible. Mojo, buddy, you're okay. Come here. Mojo, come here, buddy. Mojo, buddy. I have a very old pug who is very cranky. I feel like you should be able to make polls for me, Fafa. Let me see. You're a managing moderator. You should be able to make polls. Mojo. Shush. Mojo. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Dude, I didn't even put Hawks in the poll because Hawks is one that I'm gonna do soon. And I put Princess Peach in there because I have that costume. But I don't know if I'll ever use it. I'm liking that Yuri is the in the lead right now. Also, it's Who Should Cloud Cosplay, if you didn't see. Yeah, I forgot to put Hawks in there. I might do Prince Peach, but the thing is, I have, like, the dress, so I would have to, like, adapt that. I might be able to, though. We'll see what I can do. Hello, Blue Fanta. Welcome in. Yeah, I should have put Hawks in that poll. Can I edit polls? Oh, I can only end it. That's sad. Okay. I would make a new one, but I don't want it to make a horrible sound. Because that sounds really unpleasant for you guys. But yes, I should cosplay Hawks. I have everything that I need to cosplay Hawks. I just haven't I haven't styled the wig yet. Ooh, wait, hold on. You know what? I can make polls from my laptop, I think. Hold on. I know, I should get a pink suit. Ugh, that's true. Okay, hold on. Now, click on cloud. Okay. You know what, Fafa? You should be Princess Peach, and then I should be, like, Bowser or something. Okay, let's see. Okay, I modded my other account. Okay. Now, how do I should be able to make polls. Let's see. I'm allergic to latex and some fruits. Yeah, Fafa can give the rundown. And sizes varies drastically, but I can message you on that later. Okay, not most fruit. There's a lot of fruit out there, okay? And some of it I'm not allergic to. Can I really only make polls from, like, my account? I swear, mods should be able to... Mods should be able to, make polls. Why can I not make polls? That's so weird. Yeah, just don't send fruit and we're good. Yeah, okay, I'm allergic to, like, a lot of fruit. It's a problem. That's... And soap. Yeah, I am allergic to soap. Yep, no fruit, no latex. Probably no soap, because I can't use sulfates. And, a lot of hand soap I'm allergic to, and I don't know why. And, like, body soap. I don't know what it is that I'm allergic to in them, so... I just only have to use specific soaps. I mean, I'm generally, like, I usually buy, like, extra large in, like, American sizes. But, yeah. And what's wrong, Mojo? Okay, here's the baby. Okay, here he is. Mojo, could you look? How to pronounce your name? It's Inu, correct. I don't want to mispronounce your name, but I am really bad at that, so I apologize if I am. And hello, welcome back, Janet. Mojo, please. Please be a good boy. Please be a good boy. Oh, it keeps buffering. I'm sorry. I don't have great internet. Mojo! My love! Darling! Please shush. Buddy, come here. Come here. Come here. He is the best boyo. Except he's trying to manipulate me for treats at the moment. Mojo, come here, buddy. Buddy, come here. Come here. Okay, he might legitimately actually need something, so I might have to go. I know you're gonna steal the doggo. Buddy! Buddy! Okay, I think he might need to go outside, so I'm going to end the live and take care of my doggo. Yes, buddy, just give me a second. Give me a second. I'm saying goodbye. I'm saying goodbye to the people. So bye-bye everyone. Thank you for joining me on my first YouTube live. It was surprisingly chill. I did not expect a good experience, if we're being honest, but bye-bye. I don't know if I will be back tomorrow or not. Maybe, because this live went really well. Maybe I'll come on for a little bit. You can also find me on Instagram and TikTok under the same name. If you look on TikTok, I am clouds_cosplays. If you look on Instagram, I am _clouds_cosplays_. Yes, there's a bunch of underscores. Don't question it. It is what it is. Hello. But yeah, feel free to find me on. Yes, Fafa is gonna help me with a link tree. Mojo, I will be right with you, good sir. But yes, you can find me on other social medias. I may or may not be back on YouTube tomorrow. We'll see. This live went pretty well. And I also go live on TikTok a lot. So yeah. Thank you everyone for joining in, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.